Building superior chassis parts begins with an engineering philosophy that never stops asking, how can we make it better? That's the philosophy behind Moog chassis parts from Federal Mogul. Parts engineered to not only perform, but to solve problems.
We're never really satisfied with any given product. Once we've completed one step of the product, we'll be considering what the next step to improve it further will be.
We try to always develop a product here at Moog that is better than the competition and better than the original equipment.
A methodical design and metallurgical analysis of every OE part is just one way Moog engineers discover areas for improvement. Technical service bulletins from manufacturers are another tool we use to locate potential improvement opportunities and parts on which to concentrate our efforts. Customer input is vital as well. The Federal Mogul Tech Support line fields 500,000 calls from technicians each year. The information that customers provide here, their comments to our sales force, and the questions they ask instructors at the world-class Federal Mogul Technical Education Center help focus our attention where it's needed most.
We have a lot of pride in what we do. There's a lot of pride in the product and the brand. We've been able to create a very reliable, very consistent and durable product.
This systematic approach to identifying problems and solving them through analysis and innovation has resulted time and again in Moog chassis parts that solve application-specific problems. What design features make Moog chassis parts superior? Materials for one. The all-metal gusher bearing design Moog pioneered is inherently stronger than the metal-on-plastic designs common in OE-style parts. It's also more durable than products from our competitors who've tried but can't duplicate the stringent specifications, machining tolerances, consistency, and precision our engineers demand.
Ours has a metal design as opposed to a polymer design, and there's a lot of testing that goes on to make sure that that design works.
We design our parts to be durable, to provide the same function and the same response the day they're put on as they do 50 or 100,000 miles later.
Just as important as strength and uniformity, Moog parts are greasable where needed, allowing the part to be serviced on the vehicle for maximum component life. Let's take a quick look at a few component features found in many Moog parts that make them superior to competitors. First is the one-piece forged external housing, which provides unequaled durability. Next is the Moog boot. Its superior rubber compound stands up to temperature extremes, dirt, and abrasion. Its sealed design is unbeatable for keeping out grime and debris. And its grease relief valve allows the flushing of contaminants away from the internal components of the part. Internally, Moog rotational parts feature a full ball stud that combines superior strength with a full 360-degree range of movement, allowing for consistent stud articulation throughout the long life of the part. In addition, powdered metal gusher bearings let grease flow through to the ball, reducing friction to a minimum. At the same time, grease grooves maximize lubrication between the housing and the ball stud. These components are sealed in using a patented closure method. A steel cover plate is inserted and pressed into place, spreading its edges into a machined groove inside the housing. Its placement within the housing, in conjunction with the gusher bearing, virtually eliminates excess axial and radial movement of the full ball stud. This innovative design provides strength and stability while allowing load to be transferred to the housing. Moog's exclusive combination of features delivers a secure, solid steering feel and assures consistency from part to part. Moog brand parts are designed in St. Louis and assembled in North America. The workers at these ISO, TS, and QS certified facilities take enormous pride in their work. Their commitment to excellence is a key component in delivering superior Moog products.
These people are motivated by the pride they take in the work they do, because they're very proud of the product they make.
We kind of operate on a continual improvement mentality and culture here. There's always better ways to do things, and we strive to find those.
Moog assembly staff utilize state-of-the-art equipment to assemble Moog chassis parts. Raw forgings are CNC machined for accuracy, while computer-controlled assembly equipment assures precision fit for each individual part. Quality is further enhanced by the configuration of the plant itself. Throughout the facility, workers team together in small U-shaped work cells, a production method proven to enhance efficiency, consistency, and quality.
It's a very competitive market out there, and we think that we deliver to the customer a little bit more.
We want to be winners, and we want to outperform our competition, whether they're in the United States or abroad. We want to be the world's best.
Testing is a vital step in the Moog design and production process. 2 separate levels of testing assure the ultimate performance of Moog chassis parts. Initial testing, or bench testing, takes place at the R&D level at the Moog facility adjacent to the Federal Mogul Technical Education Center in St. Louis. Moog engineers put their initial designs under intense scrutiny before they're approved for manufacture, with equipment that simulates the grueling effects of rough roads and thousands of miles of driving. Careful analysis of axial and radial stud movement or deflection and rotational and articulation torque helps engineers maximize each part's ability to hold up under real-life driving conditions. Thorough testing is also conducted at the assembly plants. Here, individual parts are evaluated to ensure performance targets are met, and that once installed on the vehicle, their performance will be consistent throughout their service life. So when Moog parts go into the box for shipment to parts stores, their quality and performance is guaranteed to be the best. Then, of course, there's testing of another kind. For nearly 40 years, Moog chassis parts have steered NASCAR champions to victory. Moog engineers work closely with leading NASCAR teams, such as Joe Gibbs Racing, to develop chassis part designs tough enough to withstand the most punishing conditions imaginable.
Moog's testing facility is NASCAR. It is our test playground.
I really don't think that we could race without Moog parts. We can call them and say, we're trying to accomplish this, and a lot of times they will say, well, here, why don't you do this and this along with what you're trying to accomplish, and we come up with a better part from them and a better race car as a result of that.
We're on virtually all the cars. Over 95% of the cars run Moog suspension parts.
Moog chassis parts have solved many problems for race teams over the years. The crucial insight we receive from competing in this grueling, fast-paced environment continually points the way to new product improvements.
Moog and NASCAR had a tradition that's lasted almost 4 decades. When a car wins a race and it's got Moog on it, which more times than not it does, makes me feel really good. I know that I did my job, engineers did their job, the assembly people did their job, and we move on to the next race.
Partnering with us, we've taught them, they've taught us, and as a result, you have a better part for your passenger car.
These NASCAR-proven designs give auto parts store professionals chassis parts they can sell with confidence. When the counter person takes a Moog part from the shelf, they know they're giving their technician customer the best engineered, best made, and best performing chassis components available. Parts designed to install easily and to perform consistently and reliably, so technicians can be confident their customers will drive away satisfied with no comebacks. And when customers get behind the wheel and drive away with Moog chassis parts installed, they'll enjoy improved steering feel with precise, responsive handling, so they can drive with confidence. Proactive, application-specific design innovations, the finest quality manufacturing operations, rigorous product testing, 4 decades of NASCAR success. It all adds up to problem-solving parts that can be sold, installed, and driven with confidence.
Every time we see one of the Moog stickers on the front quarter panel of a stock car, we all have a little pride in that because that's us.
They all want to know that their customer got the best product they could possibly get when that customer needed it at a competitive price.
I have Moog parts on my car because I work with them every day on the race car and I see how well they perform and I know I can trust them.
Constantly coming up with new and better ideas. I mean, every day we come up with another little way that we can change a component inside that improves our design.
Moog, the problem solver, from Federal Mogul.